Pitschig brennt a Feuer und in Stub is heiß und der Rebellen kleiner Kinder lacht dem Aleph Beis und der Rebellen kleiner.
The Holocaust during World War II was one of the darkest periods in human history, with 6 million Jews being exterminated, along with lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender people, gypsies, and other minority groups. Colored symbols identified the various communities to be exterminated. Each year on World Holocaust Day, the world stands together to state in one strong voice, never again.
In the fireplace, a small fire burns, and the house is warm. And the rabbi learns.
The United Nations General Assembly designated January 27th, the date of the Auschwitz concentration camp was liberated, as International Holocaust Remembrance Day. This day set aside each year to remember the Holocaust's many victims, celebrate those who survived, and to remind us to never forget. As we go about our daily lives, it's vitally important that we remind ourselves of the monstrous acts and the ideologies that became possible when individuals, groups, and nations forget that we are all members of the same human family.
One thing we have learned, when people do speak out against inhumane behavior, leaders or world opinions are also very important factors to stop genocide. Why teach the Holocaust? Holocaust is not just a history of victims, nor is the Holocaust just history of perpetrators. Many genocides have occurred in Armenia, Cambodia, Rwanda, now in Syria. So why focus on the Holocaust? Because it is the best documented tragedy of records captured from the Nazis, and the Nuremberg trials prove the evidence presented as facts. There's no instance in history where a national government developed, attempted to carry out a policy to murder entire people without exception, solely on the basis of their biological ancestry. I should tell my younger brother, who lay right next to me, not to give up, because if we survive, everyone will love us, because we may be the only Jews to survive. In my city of Brody in Poland, that had 10,000 Jews before the war, when we were liberated, there were just 88 of us that survived. We cannot allow our world to travel the same road that it did 80 years ago. We must eradicate anti-Semitism in all of its forms. Repeat, in all of its forms, in all its manifestation. This must be our goal. We must continue to learn from the Holocaust and its history and inspire all the people to act on them. On this commemoration, 80 years after Kristallnacht, let us say, never again, never again.
Being that history is not what we're about the future. We're about taking each day at a time and making a difference in transforming the world that you and I live in into a world of harmony, of understanding, of cooperation, of tolerance for all of God's children, his animals, his plants, and his inanimate objects, because it's all about harmony. The one Hebrew word that everybody here, if you know one Hebrew word, that everybody knows, is shalom. And shalom, if you ask the average Jew in the street what shalom means, he'll tell you. Hello, goodbye, and peace. And I argue with my students. I play birthright tour guide 5 times a year in Israel. I just got back from a counter-terror program 2 weeks ago. And they'll tell them, let's That's not what shalom means. Shalom means, from the Hebrew word shalem, whole, harmony. Because the biggest blessing that you can give another human being, either in greeting them or departing from them, is they shouldn't be fractionalized. We're observing the Holocaust today, not because we pity what happened, but because we resolve to make a difference and bring harmony and wholeness to the world.